So you're saying, all right, so I have to go through this whole mission, I have to get up off the ground with a buddy, go through this stuff to make sure everything works. The only thing we really care right now, we know this is going to work when we spawn, the little initial brief. The extended mission brief, if it works, great. If people go around it for some reason, they can't fly, then it's not a huge deal. They just won't know all the information, which we're going to tell most of it in the actual mission details. So what we can do to make this work, okay? This is a test. We're going to test this. I want to make sure that once the percentage of these units are down in this battle area, this group activates. The east reinforcements, they go to their trigger area. This will then trigger our U.S. forces. After 45 seconds, they'll respond and tell us, hey, we're en route. At 40% casualties for the armor group, there's a 50% chance these fighters will get airborne. And I believe it's at 40% casualty rates for the U.S. If these U.S. take 40% casualties, we get an F-10 option for the SU-25s to help engage ground targets at Katasi. So I know it's a mouthful. So what I'm going to show you how I test these units, okay? First off, let's go ahead and go to the units list and activate all our units at Katasi, our ground units. Okay, so Unit 1 all the way to Unit... I thought I added a unit. Am I going crazy here? I thought I added a unit. Oh, that was before I messed the mission up. Alright, let's add one more. Make it unarmed. It's fine. Put him right over here. Let's make sure this guy... Alright, is a comm troop. Remember that? Remember that from last time. Comm troopy. Let's save this mission real quick. Alright. So we have 20. And they are... it was Unit 1 through 19. Actually, was it Unit 1? I think I messed that one up. It's going to be Unit like 20 something. No, yep. 36 is added after. Okay, so all I need to do is just test. Remember that. Where I put Z's. Armor. Destroy. Alright, so you want to see this. I want to see first if these cap flights will actually take off, okay? So, and I also want to make sure I give enough time for the mission brief when you get in the A-10 cockpit. Let's give it about time more than, let's do 40 seconds, okay? Just for shits and giggles. Alright, explode unit. Go to our unit list. And where we had, let's go to Unit 1 first. Is that right at the very bottom? Let's put 50. Okay, new explode unit, and I'll show you why I do it like this. Unit 1, 50, and so I want it 40% of this force is 20, so I want to at least have 8 units. Actually, let's get a little bit. Let's just do 10, make it an even half. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Unit 2, 3, 4, Unit 5, Unit 6, Unit 7, Unit 8, Unit 9. So we have 10 units right now. Put 10. After 40 seconds mission start, those will blow up, and then we should either, this will respawn, remember the whole randomization, or it won't. So let's check it out. I'll be going in a Hog 1 slot and going to F11 option and then checking out the airfield. Alrighty. Hope you guys enjoying this. I hope it's not too much. Hope you're not like, man, this is a lot. I'm trying to make it easy as possible. And I know I do a lot, so it might seem easy to me. And if I'm doing too fast or something, if you want me to explain something, just give me a heads up. All right, so here we go. I'll go on. Our mission brief should be up here in a second. So that should last about 20 seconds. We said 40 seconds we want the explosions to start happening. Right? Rakatasi. Looking down. We should have 10 explosions. There we go. Alright, so we got 1, 2, is that 10? Yeah, actually we had 2 over here, remember that? We had 2 of those little bastards over there. Alright, let's see if this actually activated or not. The fighters. Oh shit. See, the door's open. So it worked. So they're gonna be, so we'll see if our calculations are right. We're at 15:11, about 10 when I saw the doors open, so at about 2 minutes they should start taxiing. It don't really matter, actually, a minute, because we have those little triggers. Alright, here we go. He's already rolling out. Going left to right, buddy. Going right. Okay, so the I don't know why it's so funny to me. I'm tired. It's just almost like doom and gloom. Like they're like on alert. We're outie. All right, so that worked good. So they're gonna be airborne ASAP. So that's gonna be interesting, man. We could add an option. I don't want to get too crazy. I know I talked about that in your design. I could have a cap U.S. flight somewhere in the region orbiting, and when that happens, you can have F-10 option to have them come help you. But I don't know. We'll see. We're having fun. I'm having fun at least. Alright, so that worked. So now what we're going to do is we're going to test our other triggers. The East Ambush, and make sure U.S. forces come. So we're going to go back to here. All the way down. I'm just going to clone this part at least. So I want 70%, so I'm gonna destroy probably, let's see here, at least, how many units is that? 70, shit, that's a lot. Well, 217 just to be safe. I want this to happen at the 60 or 70 second time frame, gives enough time for stuff to happen here. So we're at unit 9. 10. I already had 10, so let's do 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. And 16. Okay, now that's our armor destroy. Now we have to make sure our other trigger was 70% of the AAA units, and that's 12, so it's gonna be a little nitsy. Go ahead and destroy 9 of them. Is that enough? 70. I'll destroy 10 of them just to be safe. So we start at 12. It's units 30 through 19. Okay, so I'm gonna clone this. Do this at 78 seconds. Let's delete these. 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to make these videos a little shorter, but you know what? If you guys are willing to watch them, I'm willing to do them. Sounds kind of weird, but yeah. Let's keep going. 28. Alright, so it's 9 units. 70, yeah, we should be good. So, 40 seconds, this will happen. 10 units from armor will blow up. At 70 seconds, we'll have 7 more units from the armor blow up. At 78 seconds, we'll have how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units from the AAA. And then that should spawn our lovely east reinforcement. So let's save it. I'll show you why I start in Hog 1 for this in a second here. Here we go. Hog 1, boom. Click on it, F11. Got a golden view here. Let's get over here. High level shot here. Alright, we're at 29 seconds, so at 40, fireworks happen, the magic happens. Alright, I have a cool smoke mod and stuff that I use, but this is all, I have everything off just so we're testing. Alright, and at 70, I hurried up a little bit here, get close. Oh shit, we just had some more go off. I'm gonna have to do one. Oh, is that them right there? Yeah, that's them. See them? Little bastards hiding from me. Alright. So we're gonna follow these dudes until they hit their trigger area. And they're gonna, remember when they hit their, when they hit that little trigger area, we get a message saying, hey, reinforcements from the east en route. And right now, those two Shokas, their emissions are off. Remember that? Talked about that. The radars are off, so they won't spook the A-10s. Now, if they have an eagle eye, they might see the smoke. And if you had AI flights on, they're gonna call them out immediately. Call them, you know, bullseye this, armor. So that's why I don't like having the comms on, because they kind of cheat. So we don't have any AI flights at this junction, so we're okay. Let's see. Yep, close to it. All right, so. 40 seconds later, so now we're told the head comes from the east. Plenty of forces coming in from the west. 7, these are our reinforcements. We don't have, we see we have a tank, some BMPs, Bradley. So we don't have like, it's not a huge, it's more of a light mechanized force with a little bit of heavy armor support. It's not, I mean, if you look at the Russian, they got a lot more stuff. So right now our speed's going pretty good. They're gonna get a little crazy in this water. We're gonna stop, kind of take a little dip. Then gonna start hauling ass here. That's okay because we got it set up so they'll get online here when they get to their line abreast. Now if not, I can also change the speed again, because right now it's not universal, it's like different speeds. I can change that to the lock, the ETA, so they'll have a bit universal speed. But you see they're already spreading out. Got one slacker in the back. Alright, so they're there. Oh, it's already getting crazy because we got enemy forces still at the airfield. Now you know Sakatasi right now can turn neutral because now it's being contested. You got ground forces from the opposite coalition in the zone. So now it's just contested, and now it's anyone's game here. So they're coming in. So that's not bad. They're almost here. Got the U.S. forces, and now if they take 40% or more casualties, then we got a problem. Remember that? Well, we get a call in S-25 support. We got one down. Fast forward a little bit. Yeah, see, and they're on the move. That Russian armor, when that shit gets stationary, it's gonna be a bad day. Real bad. Ooh. Wow. Surprised these forts haven't taken more hits. They're mopping up the Russians, aren't they? Damn. Yeah, that's not gonna work. These guys are done. Look at this. Down. Alrighty. Do we got anyone left here? Nobody, man. They took them out hard. I'm gonna slow that American convoy down a little bit. We still got something left somewhere. Should these all look? Got Shilk over here still. Probably got another one over here as well. He's down, so I guess they don't see that Shoka. So that Shoka will be down. We'd be pretty good to go. So that was a pretty good demonstration. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to slow the Americans down a little bit, so they'll get closer. They'll get, because they're already at advantage, but that's okay. We're gonna slow them down just a tad bit. So we're at 20, actually 36. We're gonna go ahead, unlock that, unlock that. Unlock that, unlock that, unlock, 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 lock. So, alright, we're all at 8 minutes. Let's go ahead and make this 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Let's do 48 seconds. Let's do that. Okay, a bit more even. So let's try it again. Those Browers are deadly, man. Or those Abrams tearing up shit. Alright, so that U.S. forces took them out again. Let's see what we have here. Maybe we have too much of a cluster here. I don't know. Those guys should be able to do something. They got pummeled, man. Wow. Alright. This time, what is up, everybody? Ranger 79 here. And we are done this mission. Mission tutorial, or mission editing tutorial number 7. Had a problem with the upload. I don't know why, but the video went black. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to stop that video and start this one in the same video. Basically, kind of mix them up. Okay, so I did add a couple of things to this mission. Okay, I know I said I wouldn't add voiceovers, but I'm Ranger 79. Can't help myself. I had to have about 7, so I did add some voiceovers. And I did a video on how to do that earlier. I also changed the weather. This went down to summer with clouds and wind. Changed the wind up a little bit. And the base thickness, that kind of thing. Okay, I also took out the randomization. There was a trigger there that went 50%, flag 200. That would make the cap activate. Well, they're going to activate regardless now if our group armor, Akatasi, the armor group, is 40% dead. They're going to activate. Last night I was disappointed it didn't activate, and I was waiting because that would get the pucker factor up. So that's going to be on by default. Who cares, right? It's our mission, so. So I added the voiceovers.
Hog flight. Hog flight. Romeo 7.
And they are might sound a little loud, but they're actually it's pretty good volume when you're in the cockpit going. You can hear them pretty well. So this was kind of funny one. This is actually a okay. So I did change too. I noticed last night we did some testing. And I had a Hog 1, 2, and 3. I added 1 slot. Forgot to tell you about that. Hog 3 because we had someone who wanted to help out and fly, so I added a slot. Ain't a big deal. Just for testing. And Hog 1 took some damage, but they're okay at first. And then Hog 2 got shot down. Or actually no, Hog 1 took some damage. They're okay. Hog 2 got messed up really bad. Had to give him a bearing back to base. That's how bad he was. So I was Hog 3. So it was going pretty good. We're hitting targets, and then all of a sudden, and I didn't even know, but the east ambush started. So that emission trigger we did worked perfect. I didn't know they were even active, and all of a sudden I started getting pinged by AAA spikes. Right after that happened, or actually right before that happened, Hog 1 went down. He was going in. We were both down on munitions. I mean, we had like, I had 1 CB97 left, 1 GBU, I think 12. Hog 2's already gone, so Hog 1. So it got kind of hairy. So when he went down, then like a minute later, that spawn happened, or that trigger. So I was like, shit. So that's going on. I'm waiting for the convoy to get to the airbase. The American convoy from the east or from the west responds. It worked out perfect. They'll get there and they're getting pummeled. So we saw in testing how the Americans were owning the Russians. Was this random on? No, it was the Russians were owning the Americans in this one. They had 5 vehicles down, and I was like, why is not the SU-25 trigger happening? I was like, what is going on? We need these SU-25s now. You know, we're low on ammo. Remember we had it as Hog 1 only. Get that trigger? Well, I changed that shit because he was AFK and I was like, oh, we're hosed. But what eventually happened is I had 1 CB97, said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and try to drop it CCIP, and it worked great. However, the frames took a dip for shit, and that was because I guess the patch, and you know, 97 is one of 5s that happens, but destroyed most of the vehicles, and the American vehicles, the last 2 destroyed like 1 or 2, and we finished it. But what I did, I changed that trigger. So now, let's see here. Okay, S25s. Where we at? Okay, so if ground force is 50% dead, radio item add for coalition instead of group. Blue. That means anyone in blue side can will get a radio message or item message to coalition and sound to coalition. Change that from group because now Hog 1, 2, or 3 can get the radio item and initiate. S25 activate. I just radio item remove from coalition. Sound to all. Standby. Hello. Hello? 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 Who is this? I think I had the wrong number. What the fuck? Alright. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go back. So what I did here is I used the radio item remove for coalition, sound to all, message to all. So now the radio item, once you hit F10, the option, and 10 flag is activated, it'll go away. Okay, so that will solve that. And I did add, like I said, added some clouds, and the cap activation is not random. So the voiceovers, just everywhere there was a voice, I said a quick voiceover.
Hawk Flight, Romeo 7. We have reports of an enemy armored platoon heading your way, east of Katasi. Engage and destroy all enemy units in that platoon. Romeo 7 out.
Okay, so simple, guys. So I'm going to leave you with that. We're going to do a test tonight, and then we'll be done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Went over some things. Hope it's basic things to start a mission building process, and I hope you enjoyed it and it's going to be beneficial for you. And it's, I'll post the mission when we're done, so basically you can see how we made it and go from there. So leave your comments and questions below, and I'll talk to you later. Ranger 79 out.